All right, everybody's talking about Cheerios, but this conversation is not about the cereal. You see, it's about the company's latest commercial that features a multiracial family.
The ad is our must-see, must-share moment, and everybody's got an opinion on this one. Take a look at it.
Mom.
Yes, honey?
Dad told me that Cheerios is good for your heart. Is that true?
Says here that Cheerios has whole grain oats that can help remove some cholesterol, and that's heart healthy.
You may be thinking, what's the problem? What are people talking about? Well, Cheerios got so many hateful, negative comments when it posted the ad on YouTube that it had to shut down the comments section entirely. Since then, a lot of people have posted the ad on their Facebook and Twitter account, and the supportive comments outnumber the critical ones there.
Yeah, but multiracial families are nothing new in the United States. In fact, according to the Census Bureau, multiracial children are among the fastest growing groups in the country. The numbers are up almost 50% since 2000, and that was the first year the census allowed people to select more than one race on the form. So we were kind of wondering, well, you know, this faced a lot of venom initially. Why, really? Let's bring in pop culture expert John Murray from alwaysalist.com. Now, John, you're the pop culture expert. Should we have been surprised at the venom this ad received in 2013?
Well, listen, I fit the age of the millennials. And so I know people in my age demographic, we typically look at things in rose-colored glasses. This is the post-Obama age. And here's a news flash. Multiracial families birthed the president of the United States. I don't know if anybody knew that. But I think this is a wake-up call for my generation that racism is still very prevalent in this country. And this is the new normal. This is the modern family. This is all those things that sitcoms are now made of. Biracial families, that's what we see here in America. You see it all day, every day, walking down the sidewalk. The numbers have increased. And I do want to point out, though, that Cheerios did release a statement that said that the positive comments actually outweigh the negatives 10-1. It's just that the one comment in the 10 of them were so mean and mean-spirited that it didn't fit their family-friendly environment.
Yeah, I just see a family, a cute little girl, a guy on the couch sleeping. But do you think that this is kind of a brilliant marketing scheme by Cheerios, John? Do you think this was thought over and thought about, that this would create this conversation?
I don't know if that's what they thought going into this, but the one thing I applaud General Mills and Cheerios for is both Hollywood and the advertising industry as a whole, they are often criticized for not embracing diversity. We always talk about the lack of diversity that magazines like Vogue and The Hollywood Reporter display on their covers and things of that nature. So for them to be ambitious in this regard and to showcase a multiracial family in a commercial like this, it is creating a dialogue that needs to be had in this country. And sometimes being in a big city like you guys in Atlanta, me in D.C., New York, L.A., we're in very diverse populations. And so we forget about the people who are in regions that aren't as engaged and exposed to diversity.
So we posted the Cheerios ad on our Facebook page, Evening Express. And here are some of the things that we heard from you, Evening Express HLN, some positive comments. They far outnumber the negative ones. Andrea says this: it's about time they started showing the real world. And Feather says, I waited 53 years to see a family that looks like mine. Thank you. Stephanie says, my son said, Mommy, that looks like me. I love this commercial. Stacy says, to honor your refusal to give in to bigotry, Cheerios just went on my grocery list. So obviously a lot of people writing into us love that commercial. Keep the comments coming in. Share yours on Facebook, on our Facebook page, Evening Express HLN.